Welcome to a John Legg fragrance review. Thank you for coming to this channel. Really appreciate your company. Okay, so ask me why I'm not my normal bouncy, excitable self. Is it because England lost on penalties in the Euro Championships? No, it's way more important than that. It's about a fragrance. Okay. I wanted to be able to say to you, you know what, it's from my favourite house, MANCERA. It smells amazing, it performs amazing, and I'm in love with it. But, unfortunately, I don't know what to think about this fragrance. Okay, its normal price for 120ml is around about £120. It was on half price, and I got a further 20% off, free delivery, and a little box set of some sample fragrances. So I thought, you know what, now is the time to buy it. It came in just under £50, £46, something like that. Okay, now when I think of MANCERA, I think obviously of my favourite Oud. I think of sort of velvet vanilla, oud vanilla. And they're all incredible, intelligent fragrances. You know, MANCERA are awesome the way they put notes together and they come out with something which is so well blended. It's always amazing, it performs amazing, it smells amazing, and you know what, if I could take just one house of fragrance with me, it would be MANCERA. But this, I don't know whether to be disappointed or I don't know whether to be sort of okay about it. But let me tell you about it. And let's first of all tell you which one I'm on about. Come on, Leggy, get it together. Right. So, here we go. It's MANCERA. There we go. Oh, it hasn't got the M on the top. Normally got an M. Okay, I'll tell you about it in a minute. So, MANCERA and its Oud Blue Notes. Obviously, the eau de perfume, 120ml. Okay, now I've had it for about maybe a couple of months now. When I first sprayed it, I was like, okay, it's nothing new. I've sort of smelt it before. It's very MANCERA, if you like. Right, for me, if I had to say what it was like, well, let's spray it first so it helps. Okay. It's like oud vanilla, which is that sort of dark bottle, the heavy one, yeah? But it has got some very nice citrus and maybe fruity berry notes over the top of it. But essentially, it could almost be oud vanilla light or oud vanilla fresh, perhaps. Okay. So my first slight problem with it is it's nothing new. It doesn't bring anything new to the table when normally MANCERAs do bring something sort of a little bit oddball to the table. This is kind of just another MANCERA. Okay. At the top, you do get those sort of fruity, nice berry notes. You get a little bit of bergamot, which gives it that sort of hint of freshness. You get, I think, a little bit of orange and maybe a little bit of lemon. That's your sort of top, sort of nice, sort of citrusy notes and berry notes. In the middle, you've got a little bit of floral notes, maybe a sort of a rosy sort of note. Maybe it's from a rose, I think. And then at the bottom, you've got the earthy vibe, you know, that typical MANCERA, oud gaiac, oud wood. You've got the amber, and of course, you've got a massive splat of vanilla, which MANCERA always do vanilla really well. Okay. So, where do I have a problem with this, and why don't I really know about this fragrance? Okay, now for me, it's the performance. The smell is a sort of about an 8 out of 10. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's quite pleasant, quite nice. It's sort of more for a summer setting. It would definitely deal with the heat, whereas most MANCERAs with the heavy oudie woods in it are more for your winter weather. This will deal with the summer quite well. But for me, and this is the crazy thing, because all of my other MANCERAs pretty much go all day on a couple of sprays. This, first of all, it's weird because having sprayed it, I can't actually smell it now. If I go down to it, I get it. What I've found, and I gave it a real good shot at trying to entertain me and impress me, so I sort of had a shower, nice fresh skin, I sort of scrubbed, facial scrub, I put some neutral moisturising, some simple moisturising cream on, and I sprayed it on my neck, and I thought, right, that's its best chance of trying to wow me and impress me. It took, this is the really weird thing, it took about 30 minutes to get going. It's almost like a steam train. It's sort of trying to get there. And eventually, after half an hour, I was like, oh, I can not go on up there. Just around and about, I could sort of smell it on me after about 30 minutes. But the crazy thing is, whereas most of my MANCERAs, I say, go on forever and a day, this sort of ran out of steam after maybe about an hour. So, I honestly don't know whether I can say to you, go out and spend your money on it, because if I'd have known before, I wouldn't have even bothered spending the £46 or whatever I spent on it. I would have perhaps chosen another fragrance. I didn't, I should have really got a sample of it. Now, let me tell you, I've read a few things online, because MANCERAs historically were always a nice screw-off cap. This is the magnetic one. Now, I've read a couple of posts online and people seem to suggest that the ones with a magnetic cap have been reformulated and therefore the current generation as opposed to the older, stronger version. Now, I've had this for a couple of months, so it's a sort of, I don't know what it's like, a late 20, early 21 manufacturer with the magnetic cap. So let me know if there's anyone else out there who's thinking the same. Magnetic cap means bad news on the performance, okay? Because all my other MANCERAs are screw caps and they all go all day long. So could I recommend it? Okay, I would honestly say that unless you desperately like this smell and you're prepared to keep putting it on and deal with that side of things, I wouldn't particularly bother with it. It's not groundbreaking. It's not a completely impressive smell that it would be worth trying to carry this with you or carry a Travelo and keep topping up. So I genuinely don't know what to think about this other than the fact that I'm kind of quite disappointed, massively disappointed with its performance. It does not perform like all my other MANCERAs. So, shall I actually bother to try and tell you who could wear it? It's not a teenage fragrance, it's more for your sort of 30-year-old guy plus. It's possibly marketed as unisex. I can't particularly see a woman wanting to wear this because it is, whilst you've got the nice citrus and berry notes at the top, you have also got the very sort of heavy oud and the Gaiac woods and that lot and the amber sort of pulling it down to be a very earthy vibe. Okay, so it's for me, a guy could wear it, but maybe not a woman so much. Right. Okay, sorry this isn't the usual bouncy, excitable Johnny Leg fragrance review, but you can see I'm kind of puzzled about this one. Yes, I do like it, I do rate it. Poor performance and not a groundbreaking smell, so that's what I'll leave you with. I'm kind of undecided about this one. Drop me a comment, please. Let me know if you've got this fragrance and what you think about it, or if you've got the old version with the screw cap, let me know if that performs better. If you would kindly thumbs up and if you would kindly subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Take care. Spray fragrance every single day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.